Hi, I'm Geri-Nikole Love. I'm here to talk about Fantasy Island's Christmas special that will be on Fox on December 21st. So I'm here hanging out with Elias on the Man Cave Chronicles.
Geri-Nikole, welcome to the cave.
Thanks for having me. Nice to
How's
meet
it?
you officially.
You too. How's everything going on your end today?
Things are good. Yeah, life is good. I'm excited that, everything's coming back.
That's right.
Life is coming back. I went out this weekend. It was amazing.
And you got projects coming out.
I do, yes, which
Yeah.
is also very exciting.
So the listeners, the viewers are going to see you on a holiday special for Fantasy Island. They're going to see you on Star Trek Picard. It's like things are moving up.
Yeah, definitely, definitely.
So so before we jump into your projects, I was doing some research on you and everything. And you grew up in England, huh? Born and raised in England.
I was born in England. I left when I was
Okay.
about 4, and then I moved
Okay.
to the Panhandle of Florida. So a big culture shock.
Wow.
Yeah.
So like growing up, like how did you know this is what you wanted to get into?
I mean, I was always performing. My mom's favorite memory to kind of just randomly throw out at events is when I was like 3 years old, standing in front of the TV in a wet diaper, saying "I'm bad, I'm bad," like over and over again, like imitating Michael Jackson. So I've always loved performing and singing and dancing and all that. And so um, I was always in all the student plays. And then when I moved to Atlanta for high school, I just really dived in deep and was in every production all four
Wow.
years and was the president of my theater club, all the things. I was a drama geek to the
Wow.
fullest.
Any backup plan just in case you were going to do this?
Well, yeah, honestly, before my junior year, I thought I was going to be a lawyer, and then I thought I was going to be a forensic pathologist.
Wow.
And then I saw that prequel to Hannibal. What is it? Red Dragon, I think is what it was called. And she was a forensic pathologist, forensic psychologist, and she had like all of her like work in her living room
Mm.
sprawled out, bodies in crime scenes and all that stuff. And I was like, no, I don't think I want to bring that kind of work home with me. I don't think that's what I want to do.
Yeah.
So after a great experience in a drama program over my junior year of high school, I was just like, oh, I can study acting. Like I can actually
Wow.
make this a living. So from then on, I was like, I'm gonna act.
So I noticed like the Air Force base, no nothing about trying to join the Air Force at one point in your life or anything, or
No, I mean, I'm kind of like a residual army brat in the sense that my mom retired when I was about 6, but she was very much a nomad, so we moved constantly. And yeah, no, I can't. I don't have that kind of collective mentality where you tell me to jump and I just jump and with no explanation. I'm like, but why? Why am I doing this? But yeah, my family is a big military family. My brother's in the military. My niece is in the
wow.
military. So yeah.
Wow. What was their reaction when you decided this is what you were going to get into?
Um, I think she was shocked just because I was in mock trial, I was a straight A student, honor student. I was really um, excited about going to college and becoming a professional, professional
Mm.
lawyer, whatever that was going to be. And so I think she's just like, you just want to act. Like that's all you want. I support you. She was very supportive, but I
That's
think she
awesome.
was also a little surprised.
Yeah.
But yeah, always.
What's her reaction now that she sees you on TV and everything?
Oh, she loves it. She can't. She's like, I'm going to tell my friends. Or I've done a lot of Lifetime movies, and she actually lives with me now. But prior to the end of this year, she was living in Florida, so I would constantly get calls and texts, being like, "You're on Lifetime right now," and I'm just like, "Okay, great, awesome!" Like, so she's always excited to see me on TV.
That's great. So when you broke into the industry, what was one of the first projects that you worked on?
Um, I would say Agents of Shield was probably one of my biggest first projects that I worked on. I went in for a one-liner to play a Quinjet pilot, and went in, shot that, and by the time I got home, they're like, they want to write you in for the season as a recurring. So that was pretty
Yeah.
amazing experience because I personally love Marvel. MCU is my jam. So to be part of that in any way was really an amazing experience.
Yeah. Actually, one of the questions I got written down for you is like, how does it feel to be part of the Marvel world and then the Star Trek world also?
Yeah, that I know. I was just like asking people, is this okay? Am I allowed to do that? Am I allowed to cross over? No, it's really cool just because I've always loved sci-fi. Um, Even when I was younger, one of my favorite, like when I was reading books a lot, I
Yeah.
just loved sci-fi. So to be a part of it in both worlds is amazing.
Mm.
Um, yeah, and I always kind of play the strong, silent, vulnerable type, and I feel like that works in these kind of bridge crew worlds.
Yeah. And it's gonna be great because like for now you're gonna be like cemented in those worlds forever.
Yeah. 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 It's really, I mean, I don't know how much I could talk about with Star Trek, but it is really cool to know that I will forever be part of a bridge crew on Star Trek for all of time.
So let's talk about Fantasy Island. Welcome to the Snow Globe. It's going to air mid-December before Christmas.
Mhm.
It's a holiday special. How did you get involved with that project?
I auditioned. It was through it was actually a really funny week of a lot of auditions. I was
Okay.
doing a lot of self tapes that week, and I remember self taping for Fantasy Island. Mark Rutman is the casting director, and I shot it on a Wednesday. Found out I got it on a Thursday, and was flying out to Puerto Rico on Saturday. So it was
Wow.
a really fast turnaround. Um, but yeah, it was an amazing experience, and it just kind of happened so quickly that I didn't even have a chance to realize like, oh, you're getting flown first class to Puerto Rico. Like, learn your lines.
Well, that so like yeah, so like how long did it take you to even like go through the script and how you gonna play this character in like such a short amount of time?
Yeah, this was my first big guest star role. So 2 episode top of show guest star arc. So it's the most lines I've ever had to learn for a TV show prior to this project, mostly recurring and co-star. So a lot of pressure when it's happening so quickly and you know that you're going to be carrying some scenes. But I mean, I have a theater background. I've been doing this for so long. It's every project that I've done prior to this was kind of getting me prepared. Every play that I did before this was getting me prepared. So I was really excited about all the dialogue. I was like, give me an opportunity, speak on camera as much as possible. I'm down. Let's go. But yeah, on the plane, working on my lines, in the resort, working on my lines, just constantly working on the character.
What can you tell us about the character?
Dr. Maya, Maya Powell, she is a doctor and she specializes in neurology. And she's a lot like me, where she's very serious. She loves what she does, but she also has kind of like a weird sense of humor. Um, so, yeah, she goes to the island to find her husband, who's been missing for over a year. And, drama ensues, basically.
You pretty much have to tune in to watch what happens.
Exactly. December
Yeah.
21st. Yeah.
Yeah. You said you filmed this in Puerto Rico, right?
Yes.
Now, how was it with the whole like COVID restrictions, everything? Once you went there, did you have to like quarantine for like before you started filming? How did that go?
Well, I was vaccinated, so that was one thing that helped. But I had to get tested
Okay.
on that Friday before the Saturday that I flew out, and the restrictions for Puerto Rico are pretty strict, which is kind of comforting because when you get on the island that everyone's kind of taken care of.
Yeah.
But so yeah, I had to get tested. I had to have my vaccination card. You can't leave the airport until you like show that you filled out all of your paperwork. But once you get there, you kind of feel pretty safe because of how much policy and restriction they have
Yeah.
going on there.
How long were you on the resort? How long did it take you to film your role?
I was there for almost 2 weeks.
Okay.
So it was supposed to be 8 days per episode, but we were double shooting the
Wow.
episode. So I'd like go in for episode 10 and then end the day in episode 9 or vice versa. So
Okay.
it's very
Wow.
interesting.
Now, how cool is it that they brought the show back as like a reboot and it takes place like so many years later with like relatives of the original?
Yeah. I honestly, prior to booking it, I knew about Fantasy Island. I've
Yeah.
always, seen the
Yeah.
catchphrase, the plane, all that. But I obviously was a little too young to watch it like when it was out. But I don't know. My image was always the plane, but then also seeing this handsome man in a white suit, and then to go
Yeah.
see Rosalind Sanchez, beautiful woman in a nice suit. It was just like, oh, okay, cool, cool, cool. I'm part of this world,
Right.
um, which is an amazing experience.
That's awesome. So December 21st on Fox.
Yes.
So what's next for you now? Any other projects that you could tell us that you got coming up?
Um, right now, I'm just kind of enjoying the end of the year, that wrapping up, and obviously doing a lot of press for this and for Star Trek. When more information comes out about that, I can't wait to talk more about it.
Yeah,
But yeah, just really enjoying this new process of my career, which I'm excited about.
that's awesome. How can the listeners, the viewers, find you on social media?
I am on Instagram, Geri-Nikole Love, all one word. And I'm also Twitter, same, Geri-Nikole Love, all one word.
Geri-Nikole, this was great. Thanks for coming on the show.
Thanks for having me.
Cool.